Hello everyone, my name is Tomic and I'm the owner of Villas of Croatia. Today I'll give you a brief presentation about Croatia and the properties we have there on offer. I will try to be as brief as I can. I hope you'll get a good idea of the different locations and the specifics of each property. However, you will find more information on the website, and please do not hesitate to contact us if you have any other questions on booking at villasofcroatia.com. So let's just start off quickly with why Croatia. I guess Croatia in the last 5 to 10 years has become a global destination, and I think it's gained more and more popularity in the US market, and we notice that by more and more clients coming over from America, and let's hope it continues to go in that direction. So why is Croatia so interesting? Well, the Croatian coast and the sea is one reason. Croatia has more than 1,000 islands. They are scattered across the Adriatic from the north until the south, and it's a beautiful way to see Croatia is going by boat and visiting the different islands, different bays, seas, in some areas quite spectacular. And really a big selling point of Croatia. Then there's the history and the cultural heritage. Croatia has had a long history, as well as having a mix of different cultures throughout it. A lot of influence from Italians, Hungarians, Austrians, and the Turkish. The coastline has many old towns, such as Dubrovnik is the most well known, but if you go visit across the coast, you will see many towns just the same, with a very rich history. Then there is the food. The food in Croatia is on the coastline. Again, it's very Mediterranean. A lot of influences from the Italian cuisine, but with its own twists and specific variations. It's well known for the fresh and very different varieties of fish and seafood, and it's definitely a must to try in Croatia. Croatia is actually a very small country. It's only 4.5 million people, yet it's very diverse. I think this picture shows it quite well. The coastline is well known, but again, there is the inland and the northern part of Croatia, which is quite different, and it's very similar to it borders with Hungary on the north, with Serbia on the east. So it's more flatlands and quite different to the seaside. And lastly, the nature. Croatia has, I think, around 10 national parks. Here we have a picture of Plitvice lakes, which are probably one of the most well-known national parks in the region. But there's many other different lakes and various natural resources to be seen. So about Villas of Croatia, we're a young agency, roughly around 4 years now. We have focused on a small number of properties. At the moment we have 11 villas across 3 coastal regions. The southern part is the Dubrovnik area, then the middle of Dalmatia, Split, and also the northern part, Istria. We are, given that we're quite small, we focus on the service and to provide an authentic experience to our clients. So in Dubrovnik region, all the villas are in Dubrovnik. Villa Ana, Villa Amor, Villa Vida, Villa Mardea. I will present them later on. They're all in the town of Dubrovnik. However, the Dubrovnik area spreads across from all the way down to the Montenegrin border to the Mljet Island up in the north. Dubrovnik is probably the most famous location in Croatia. It's known as the Pearl of the Adriatic. It has a very rich history. The old town is quite unbelievable, with more than 15 churches around and 4 monasteries. It's quite a site. It has been recently has been the site of the Game of Thrones, filming for the Game of Thrones. So apart from that, there is just quite a lot to be seen in Dubrovnik, as well as the region. Then we would go to Split. So Split also a in Split we have in total the area of 5 properties. 1 is only in the city of Split, 3 are on the island of Brač, and 1 on the island of Hvar. The city of Split again is a very historical town. It used to be under the Romans Diocletian's favorite holiday location, and he actually decided to build a palace for himself, and so the Diocletian Palace is one of the most interesting sites in Split. However, Split has been growing rapidly as a tourist destination. There is a house party in July that's been growing every year, and I think the last year there were around 30,000 visitors just for that event. Island Brač is 45 minutes away from Split by ferry. There's actually 2 ways to get there, either in the town of Supetar, or which you can also bring the car over via the ferry, or use a catamaran and come to the town of Bol, which this photo is of. This is the famous Zlatni Rat beach of Bol. And then Island of Hvar, probably the most well-known party location in Croatia. It's frequented often by yachts, as you can see in the photo, as well as they have different sailing groups that come in. But Hvar this is the town of Hvar, this photo, but the island of Hvar, which spans around 60 kilometers from the north until the south, is quite diverse, and is also well known for the production of its wines and olive oil. Now we go up in the Istria region. There we have only 2 villas, and this Istria is Istria is actually coined as the Italian Tuscany. It is located, obviously there is the coastal area, but it's very well known for its wine production, truffles, and the gastronomy. So this is a site of the town of Motovun. There is a film festival every year, so that's another interesting event to see. So yeah, here is just a photo of all the different what Istria is known for the truffles, for the wine, and the olive oil. So now I will take you over to our website. To give you a brief outlook or a description of our properties, where they're located, and the specifics to them. So here we have Villa Ana. Villa Ana is located in Dubrovnik. It's I've actually here on the map. Just a second. You can see on the map where it is located. If we zoom in, sorry. So this is the old town of Dubrovnik. I hope you can see the hand. And Villa Ana is only 5 minutes walk, or roughly around 400 meters away from the entrance to the old town. It's I'll show you on Google Maps. Sorry, this is another one. Yeah, so this is a street view of the address where Villa Ana is located. If we just turn around and go further up, sorry. So this is a street along which the cars can obviously go by, and here we can see. Sorry, I think we've went a little bit up. So this is Villa Ana. Here we go. So this is there's the stairs that take you up and into the entrance of Villa Ana. Villa Ana is on a low slope, and and the house, there are two houses. One is actually, before I just tell you, so here you can see the view from the street. The sea is just right there. Opposite here is Hotel Excelsior. Our guests can actually use the beach and the facilities of Hotel Excelsior, and this is the garage here for a space of for just one car. If clients do choose to rent a car and have wish to park it there, as well as we can sometimes use the facilities of the hotel. So let me describe Villa Ana for you. Villa Ana is, as I was saying, it's on a little slope, so it's going up. There are two houses. The main house, which has 4 bedrooms, 2 of which are ensuite, and 2 are sharing one bathroom. So the sleep it sleeps 8 people. However, there is an extra sofa bed to fit two more people in one of the rooms if needed. And then there's another property. There's another house right across the patio where we have 2 apartments. One apartment has 1 double bedroom, and the other apartment has 1 double bedroom and 1 single bedroom. So they sleep 5 people. However, because both apartments are duplex, so there's 2 floors. The ground floor is actually a living area with a little kitchenette, and we have a facility. We have on each side 3 sofa beds, so in total 6 sofa beds to use extra. It's very convenient when families come with kids, and so we can in total fit with all the sofa beds 21. So just to give you an explanation, when we say sleeps, this is bed capacity, and the max capacity is including the sofa beds. We obviously don't recommend, we try to keep the capacity up to 13, but this gives us a little bit more flexibility if people would like to, if the group is bigger and they would like to use the sofa beds. It's good for the clients to know that there is this capacity. So you can, on the site, you can go and have a look at the gallery. I guess the main selling point of Villa Ana is the proximity to the old town. The location is absolutely fantastic. It's right opposite Hotel Excelsior, and then there is the top terrace. So as the house cascades, the top terrace has the pool, and I'll show you in the gallery so this is the top terrace. Here, let's just go back. So here, if you can see my mouse where I'm pointing, these are the stairs that go down. Sorry, this because it's. Let's pause that. There we go. So I think in this picture you can see if you can see the mouse pointing where I'm pointing with the mouse, that's the first house, and then in between there is the patio, and then this where the terrace is actually the second house, where the two guest apartments are, and then you have the stairs going down. On the left of these stairs is a gym area, and then further down you can go in over there. So this is really the nicest part of the house. It's great for events as well. We've hosted a number of birthday parties, not so much weddings, but kind of reception dinners and things of that nature. So that's Villa Anna. And next we'll go to Villa Amor. So again, just to give you, you can see obviously the summary is on the right, which I think gives you a good overview of each villa, and then you can go on the left here to find out more about the location, actually how the villa is organized, style and the layout, and then gallery. And in some for some villas we also have the video. This year we're going to be doing videos for other properties, so hopefully we'll have more material to show. So Villa Amor is probably one of my favorite villas, because I think it's one of the best villas in Croatia. It has an amazing location. It is actually just to show you here, 300 meters away from Villa Anna. Further away, if we zoom in, you will see that if you can see the mouse, the hand, Villa Anna is just here, and Villa Amor is further down, so 300 meters further out. But it has access to the sea. It has an amazing garden, around, I think, almost an acre in total. As you can see, here is just one part of the garden, and then on the right side, so this whole right area is just the gardens, and they're also cascaded and quite spectacular. This house has 6 bedrooms. All of them are en suite. Actually, there's sleeps 12, but there's a max capacity of 14. Now, Villa Amor is also our most expensive property in the portfolio, with the high season prices going up to 9,000 euros. I will talk about the services, but briefly, all of our properties, in the price we have daily cleaning, the concierge service, and then for this property we also have the transport to and from the airport included in the price. But for most of the other properties, the transport, it's just the daily house cleaning and the concierge service that we provide included in the rate. So then I'll first go to Villa Vida. Villa Vida, we are actually gonna take new photography. It doesn't give us justice, these photos, unfortunately. But Villa Vida is a very interesting property. It doesn't have a pool. It's a little bit cheaper than most of our other properties. But it's very much the view from Villa Vida is quite spectacular. I will show you in the gallery. It really gives a postcard view of sorry, just a second, of Dubrovnik. So that's the gallery. So there you go. Even though this photo is not as good as it could be, but it really is a relaxing terrace and a nice place to just feel at peace and isolated from the rest of the world, I guess. It is a little bit more higher on the hilltop, so you need to have use either a scooter or a car to come down. There is there are stairs that go directly across, but again, we would recommend for people to use a car or have just use taxis to go up and down, especially in the summer months when it gets quite warm. It will be difficult to climb those stairs. But Villa Vida is again still very well located. It's very close to the old town. It has 5 bedrooms and 5 bathrooms. Sleeps 8 people, but has a max capacity of 10. It also has a gym, just as well as all the other villas we have seen so far. Then the last property in Dubrovnik is Villa Maredea. Villa Maredea has been built 2 years ago, or finished 2 years ago, completely built from the ground up, since it was bought as an old house, and it was designed by a well-known Croatian architect. It's quite a modern property with huge windows, so the views from each room are quite spectacular. It also the location of Villa Maredea is a little bit outside the town of Dubrovnik. It's actually in an area called Lozica, which, if you can see here, the old town is here, and the location is further up. This is the bridge of Dubrovnik, and here is the river. River Dubrovnik goes all the way down. If we further take it all the way up to here, this is the Dubrovnik Marina, and here is the main port of Dubrovnik, where all the cruise ships come. But it's still regarded as part of Dubrovnik, and if we look in the gallery, I think we will see quite clear the location. So yeah, here you can see this is the entrance into the port of Dubrovnik. Let me show you. Okay. Sorry. But as you can see, it's from every room gives a nice view, and this is the pool area, and you're really right next to the sea. You've got your own access to the sea, and there's also a jetty as well that could be where one can park a boat as well. So Villa Maredea has 4 bedrooms with 4 bathrooms, and there is a cinema room as well. Again, it comes with cleaning, daily cleaning, daily cleaning, concierge, and transport to and from the property. So now we can go down to the Split area, or Split. It's middle of Dalmatia. Let's go first to Villa Mea. Villa Mea is located also right next to the sea. It's in the town of Split, in an area called Mea, which is the nicest area of Split. It's right next to the gallery of Ivan Meštrović, was the most famous Croatian sculptor and artist. So Villa Mea has, so you can see here's the location. It goes all the way out to sea. The beach here is it's public, so everyone has access to it. In general, beaches, there are no private beaches in Croatia. There is certain people have concession for the beach, so they can use the beach and ask people to pay for access, but nobody can actually prohibit access to the beach. However, the Villa Maridea and Villa Amor really have their private access, because there's the only way to get to the beach is through the villa, which then becomes private in that case. Whereas Villa Mota is, although it is right next to the sea, there is a pathway going along this beach here, so the public have access to it. But there's plenty of other beaches next to this bay, if you look on the left, that one can go and use as well. The Villa Mea has sleeps 10, so it's 5 bedrooms and 4 bathrooms. Just go over the gallery for you to see. It is actually a relatively old, from the 1920s, renovated house with a nice pool area and barbecue area and the little garden as well. Here you go, and if you can see up on the top, you can see the sea as well, right there. So that's Villa Mea. Then we can take you over to the island of Brač and start off with Villa Angelina. So the island of Brač, we have 2 properties in the town of Bol, which I mentioned before, with the famous Zlatni Rat beach, and there is the other property, which is a little bit, if we look at Brač, I'll show you, I'll zoom out, there you go. So this is Bol, Split is here. Again, as I was saying before, you can come from Split to Supetar, which is just here. So that's the most regular ferry. Otherwise, one can take the catamaran from Split to Bol. And our properties are, 2 of them are in Bol, and 1 is in Sumartin. The other way of, so getting to Sumartin, for example, one can also take the ferry to Supetar and then drive, or take another ferry, drive down to Makarska and then take the ferry here, which is only 15 minutes ride. So this is also another option, and sometimes a quicker option than the general route via Split. I also forgot to mention about Dubrovnik. Dubrovnik has an airport which is 20 kilometers away from the town of Dubrovnik. It's close to the town of Cavtat. And actually, I will just show you quickly where it is, so you get a sense of it on the map. Oops, sorry. So here it is. Here it's actually a town, a village called Čilipi. This is where the airport is, and so you see it's only a 20-minute drive to Dubrovnik. On the other side, from the airport, it takes only 20 minutes to get to the border of Montenegro, where we take a number of guests to do tours around Montenegro. Here I'm showing you the Bay of Kotor, which is also quite has quite a lot of historical significance, and it's quite spectacular to see as well. Going back to Braj, sorry about this. So Villa Angelina. Sorry, let's go like this. So Villa Angelina is overlooking the bold town and the beach. It's a little bit up on the hilltop as well. Probably around 400 meters away from the sea. It's just been recently renovated. It has 4 bedrooms. All of them are en suite, so it has a sleeping capacity. Sleeps 8, but in fact, one can have a maximum capacity of 10. It's in more of a this is not actually a typical Croatian interior design. Mine's more of an English country or south of France beach house, but it's very nicely done and quite cozy as well. So I'll just pause quickly. Here is the view from the this is the main house, and then up they have this terrace which also has a little open kitchenette and a storage area, but it's great place to have barbecues, and it gives good views. And then further up over the terrace is a nice little olive tree garden where the owners are planning to produce their own olive oil, since they've only moved in last year. Let's go further. So then the other property in Bol is Villa Saxon. Villa Saxon is also a modern property. It has 6 bedrooms, so it has quite a good capacity. In terms of the beds, there's 12, but 16 including all the sofa beds. Here actually the house is split into 2. I will actually show this since that's a moving screen. I will. So this is one of the bedrooms. Let me see if we can give a better view of. Okay. First, let's start off here. You can see this. It's really right next to the sea. However, there is a pedestrian footpath here that goes all the way from the town of Bol to the Zlatnirad beach, which is further out onto you see where my mouse is pointing, it's further out over there. What is also nice about this house is that it's located right next to the surf station and the kite surf station. So for people who like surfing and like in general like a lot of sports, this is a good location. Bol is known for it's more of a family destination. It's not so much as of a high end, more of a middle to high end destination. A lot of activities for sports and for families. So just to give you I'm looking for okay, so here is also another good shot just to explain. So here we have the pools inside, in between the 2 houses. Here this photo gives a view of the 4 rooms. Usually they use this conceived as the children's rooms, and each room also has a sofa bed. So this is where we can, in fact, although it sleeps for 8, we can fit in 12 people This is the master bedroom with the bathroom, and this is the living area. And they have a huge outside table that can host more than 20 people, and a nice barbecue area as well. So here is the actual entrance from the footpath into the property. Okay, that's Villa Saxon. Again, this villa comes with daily cleaning included, and a concierge service, but transport is not included in the price. Just actually a side note, you can, on the website, you can download each brochure of each property. Here on this website we have these brochures are with a logo and are all contact details of Villas of Croatia. But should you want to show your clients the brochure without our contact details, we have that ready as well. So that's just another option for you to have. Okay, let's go on further out to the other part of the island of Brač, and go to the Villa Thub. There it is. So it's located in Sumatin. Villa Thub is right on the by the sea. Has its own access. It's actually the last property. If you look at this road, it's the last property that's built on this road. So there's nothing here on the left side. So it gives, and even on the right side there is a row of houses here, but they're quite well protected, I'd say. So Villa Thub is quite well protected from, so you really feel at peace and by yourself, with nobody to disturb you, especially with the view. Villa Thub has 4 bedrooms, although there's one room that's used as a cinema playroom, but can also has a sofa bed, so there could be one more person, or even possibly 2 sleeping there. Although there is, I would like to note that Villa Thub, you can see, let me just show you, even I guess here in the little box you can see that it has 3 floors. So on the top floors you have the master bedroom and another bedroom. Now there's 3 bedrooms which are ensuite, but the bedroom on the top floor, not the master one but the other one, only has a sink. So to use the shower in the bathroom, it has to the guests would need to go down a set of stairs and come into another bathroom that they can use, because the other 2 bedrooms on the second floor or in the middle floor, they have their own bathroom. So these guests on the top can use it, but it's not an ensuite, so they have to go down the stairs to use the shower and the toilet. Also, again, I'll go through the additional services, but the owner of the house owns a boat as well, which would be quite handy because of the location. It's quite isolated. There are a couple of restaurants in the small town, but it's I think very convenient and also beautiful to take a boat to see around, especially because Hvar is just across the bay. Let's just go quickly over through the gallery. And there we go. You can see that it's also a modern building, so modern structure, so it has big windows, good views out to the sea. There you go, quite spacious living area. And there again on the left, let me just go back, and then you can see the view out into the sea as well. Okay, let's see, maybe we can have a these are night pictures. There you go, another nice view out into the sea, and this is the right part of where there's no other building next to it. So we've done the island of Brach. Let's go across. If I zoom out, just to show you how close Hvar is. Here you go. Oops, I'm sorry. My mouse is not listening to me. So this is Hvar, and Brach is here. So it really takes 20 minutes by boat, if it's a faster boat, of course. So let's take us to Villa Tiana. Now Villa Tiana is I like this property because it's a cute house, old stone, classic Dalmatian house that was renovated by an Australian and Croatian couple. It's probably it is, I think, the cheapest in our portfolio because of its location. It's up in the hills, around 3 kilometers from the town of Starigrad. So here you see the location is in the small town of Dol. So you really need a car to go about from going, if you want to go anywhere to the beach or just to buy some groceries. Here this is the only property where we do not provide the full service, as in the daily cleaning, in the rate. The only thing we provide is our concierge service, and that's it. So just to zoom out of a little bit to show you. So again, from how to get to Hvar, usually you take a ferry from Split and it comes to Starigrad. Now this is quite convenient if you have a car. I guess the advantage of the location of this property, because everybody usually goes to the town of Hvar, the party location, as I mentioned before. But it's quite difficult to get to Hvar. There are catamarans that travel to Hvar, but they only go twice a day, and they're usually very packed. And unfortunately, one cannot book in advance the tickets. So it does get you usually have to go down the Starigrad route, which means then you need to drive all the way to Hvar. Whereas here from the port of Starigrad, it only takes 5-10 minutes drive to get to the villa. And the ferry ride from Split to Starigrad is 1 hour and 45 minutes. Split, of course, has an airport, and the airport is just about here, so it's around 35 minutes from the town center. So this property has 5 bedrooms. It sleeps 10, and it has the maximum capacity of 10, as there are no sofa beds. So we can just look at the gallery quickly. As you can see, it's a really nice traditional Dalmatian house. Everything in stone, with quite a minimalistic modern approach, but yet very, very cozy. Don't know if we can see the views. There is a photo of the views. Okay, that's Hvar. Just also a bit more information. So, as I mentioned, the island of Hvar is well known for its wine production. So, for clients who like wines, we can organize many different tours here around Ivandolac, Sveta Nedelja, and Jelsa, they have quite nice wineries to see and wine tastings, and also Otok Shchedro is really another pearl, I'd say. Quite an isolated island, but very nice for daily trips, with an amazing restaurant right by the sea. Okay. Now we're going further up north. We're going to Istria, and there we will go into Porridge. So Porridge is, so both of our, although I mentioned the inland of Istria, both of our properties are right by the sea. I guess the sea and the beaches in Istria are not the strongest of points about Istria. It's not as beautiful as the south, although I will show you here. Close to Porridge is the island of Briuni, which used to be Tito's residence. Sorry, let me just zoom out. I'm sorry about this, but I get quite so here is Briuni National Park, and it used to be Tito's, who was the president of Yugoslavia from 1945 to 1980, and he has brought many celebrities over into his national park. It's quite an adventure to visit Briuni. It's kind of like you're in Africa. A lot of it's almost like a safari, because there's since Tito had good connection with all the African nations, they would bring him gifts in the form of giraffes, rhinos, and other animals. And if you're walking around or using, there are no cars allowed on the island, so only electric cars and golf carts, and you can see deer running around all across, and some nice golf courses there. So just going back, just wanted to give you a background to the I guess the only nice island in Istria. So there are not many islands up north, which is a change given that Croatia has more than 1,000 islands. But in any case, the property is really well positioned. Again, right next to the sea. It doesn't have its own private access, so it is a public area, but not many tourists or swimmers come by around. This property has 5 bedrooms and sleeps 10, but including all the sofa beds, they're all in total 15 with the sofa beds. So let's go quickly. Again, this is a new property built 2 years ago. Quite modern design and minimalistic, but some nice views, and overall a very pleasant, very spacious villa. Actually, I think in this one, this property, Serena Williams stayed last year, as there is a tennis tournament in the town of Umag that's held every year further up north. Here I'm just showing it on the map. Sorry, there, the town of Umag. So also, again, give you context, as I said, this is the whole peninsula of Istria, and there's many nice wineries to see, olive oil productions, truffle farms, gastro houses all across inside. Here's the famous Motorhome, where there's the International Motorhome Film Festival. Livada are the most well known for their truffles. And then there's also Pula, which has the amphitheater. I think one of the best kept amphitheaters of the Roman times, which hosts many celebrities and different concerts. So that's a nice sight to see for sure. And it's also very close to the island of Brioni. Actually, Pula has an airport. It's not very well connected, but there are flights from London via Ryanair and other European cities as well. So this is the town of Porridge, and the other property is right a little bit further up in the town of Novigrad. So Villa Luna. Again, this is the same owner, similar architecture. Although this is if you can see, it's an old stone wall which is protected, but they've managed to renovate it in a modern style just as well. Villa Luna is right by the sea. It has 4 bedrooms, sleeps 8, but with a maximum capacity of 12 people. Let us go just quickly through the photo gallery. Again, very nice views, very nicely done. This is again a public area, it's not a private beach, but again, the Istria clients would like to come here. They want to go out and explore Istria. I don't think it's just enough to sit by the beach here, as you don't have your own privacy, although all the villas are very comfortable and spacious, so one can seclude oneself in the villa as well if one wants. So again, you can explore more on the website and see these both villa, I forgot to mention, both Villa Luna and Villa Nora have daily cleaning and the concierge service, but not transportation included in the price. So this takes me to our guest services. So we really try to provide everything our clients need, and we have around the clock concierge service that we provide to all of our clients, and we actually give them a local telephone, a local cell phone, so they can call us directly. They don't have to use their own phones, and so it doesn't cost them anything for them to ask anything they need. So the additional services that we provide, we split into in-residence experience and out-of-residence experience. So from obviously Daily Maid, which is usually included, and welcome basket. Yeah, I forgot to mention that comes up with every villa. From pre-stocking, private chefs, any deliveries, laundry services, massages, personal training, babysitting, whatever is needed, and then to different to transport, tours and activities, which we really pride ourselves to have developed numerous different tours that expose the secrets of Croatia. I'd say we really want to give the best cultural and gastronomical experience to our clients. Being a tourist destination, a lot of it's very difficult to actually find good quality restaurants because there's so many bad ones as well. So we really try to recommend our clients the best restaurants, or take them on tours as well, to really get another view of Croatia that they wouldn't usually have through the standard route. So that is really about us. Again, you can view more on the website if you have more if you have any other questions. We are if another point is about events. We have hosted weddings and other corporate events, birthdays in our properties. We are well equipped to cater for that if needed. So really, we just we really pride ourselves to give the best possible service we can to have our clients enjoy and come back again. And we hope we will have a good collaboration with Villas of Distinction. Thank you very much, and hope to hear from you all. Bye-bye.